Okay guys, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Does it work? And it does! I can see an iron golem in there. Hello dudes and dudesses, and welcome to another crazy farm video. Today we're gonna be building an iron spawner. Yes, you heard it, an iron spawner, which means we need to find a zombie spawner somewhere down here, and here we have one. Let's just get some light on it like this. And yeah, I want to build an iron spawner because I actually read it somewhere on Reddit. I read it on Reddit, and some of you guys has also asked me on YouTube, can you do an iron farm with a zombie spawner? And of course you can. This is Crazy Farms. Let's just start up by clearing out a normal spawner farm room around like so, and put in water that runs to a channel. So we have like one, I don't know, 7. You know, it's the usual spawner farm. But I think we need to go one deeper. Normally it's 2, but we need to have something under the floor of the spawner. So we need to go down 3, and then we go in, what do we go in, 2, 3 maybe, 3, and put in some water. It's been a while actually since I've been built one of these. So let us just see something like this. No, it doesn't push enough, I think. Let me just see. No, a zombie would get stuck on the corner, I think. We just need to bring the water 1 or 2 blocks closer. Can I get in there? Like so. And I'll place the water source 2 in instead. Like so. And just put in some water, and we're good to go. Right, this is just a normal zombie spawner like you would do in many survival worlds early game, and there, right there, we're gonna have villagers. But let's just build up the killing chamber first. It's nothing fancy, just put in a hopper and a chest, and then you can stand there with your sword and slay the zombies and get some XP while you get sweet juicy iron on top of that. I mean, that sounds pretty enticing to me. Alright, let's go in there and see what we can do. We build out a chamber like this. Basically it's the same as a small iron farm. We need to have 3 villagers and 3 beds in here. Like, yeah, that should be the space. How do we place them? We want them to get out of bed in in 1 block basically, because then we have the line of sight secured. So that's not entirely right. That's not entirely right either. Let me just get some room here, and we need to place it like that, and then they all will get up in that block right there. So let's just fill out the rest here like so. Just like you would do a normal iron spawner, one of my small iron farms. Let's do it like this and fill it out. If I can keep, I mean, I'm a creative. I could just fly, Jesus, like so. And then the villagers are supposed to stand there, and I would like to do this so you can actually do this in survival. So what you would do is you would probably do this before you put in the water or block off the water, and then you want to have the villagers down there. So what we have to do is get to the surface, and it's, what block is it? That block right there. And let's just get up there like so, and it's night time. All right. And then you just have to drop down some villagers here. I mean, I want to show you how it's possible to do in survival, but I will do it in creative. But we don't want the villagers to take fall damage, so what do? We just we might as well use the slabs that we're going to use later, and then we just place some water right here, That should be fine, and go all the way up to the top, like so, and maybe block off this. I don't know if it's necessary, but let's just do it. And then go up here and put in some villagers. Let me just get some villagers, which is so comfortably nice in creative. 1, 2, 3, and they're off. Let's go down and see. Yeah, and they all survived, of course, because they landed in water and it's nighttime, so they're sleeping. Would you mind going to bed too? Thank you. And then we just need to remove the water source. Let's do like this and like so, and remove that again, and then 2 slabs, and then perhaps to improve the line of sight for the zombies coming down, we would do something like this. That should do the trick. Then we just need to put a slab right there so the villagers can stand up when they're awake, and remove that. And before we try it out, we should probably do some slapping off so that the iron golems won't spawn in here. So let me just do that. Alright, I slapped off an area around this, and I forgot a block there. And we should be pretty much good to go. So if we try to go into Crew Spectator, I will show you I slapped off this. Maybe it's not enough. I probably should have slapped that off as well, but we'll deal with that if it's a problem. Right now I can't wait to see if the idea of it works. So let's go down here and try to get into creative mode, and let's see what happens. Does anything spawn? Come on, zombies. No? No? Okay, there's one. That's okay, that's one. But let's see. Okay, one is enough. We have an iron golem, and we have a problem because iron golems are 3 high, and I only made it 2 high under the spawner. Okay. It's corrected. I lowered the whole thing 1 block, and yeah, now it's time to try it again, I think. But first, let me just make the killing chamber, because it needed some changes like this. So we're ready to go, and it's just a standard killing chamber. I also put in some signs to help the zombies fall down. And looking at it now, I'm thinking there's room for a baby zombie to get in there. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Let's just change this out for a wall. Much better, then they're safe. You really don't want to get new villagers all the way down here. And everything should be good, I think so. Let's try it one more time. What will happen now? We need to go into a normal mode, and yes, there we have zombies. And cool. Let's just close this off. And and we have iron golems, so it works. Super cool. And as you can see, I made this only 2 high, so the iron golems will stay up here. That's the idea. Now we just have to find some way of killing the iron golems while they're up here, while we're down there killing the zombies. So I put 2 rows of signs to hold some lava, and let's see if that does the trick. Put it in the middle like this. Oh, the golem is killing quite a few of the zombies that we are supposed to kill to get XP. That's not so good, but the killing mechanism seems to work. Let's just see it from another angle. Yeah, and there's another zombie getting killed, and some of the zombies are stuck there. They're not going into the hole. How about the iron? I want to see if the iron flows down to the chest, and it does. But we have problems with zombies right here. Okay, so I discovered several things. We need to slap off more because iron golems spawned around the farm. And I found out that the light from the lava simply slowed down the zombie spawning to almost a halt. So that's a problem. We need to fix that. And then I tried to build it in the walls like this to withdraw the light, but that didn't work either. Even though it made it better and we were actually able to get, quite a good killing chamber going, it still wasn't a full spawn, and I wanted a full spawn. So what I did was I redid the whole thing. I put glass on everything so that iron golems couldn't spawn down here, and now you see it, full spawn. And what do you see? What we want to see is an iron golem spawning. We want to see an iron golem spawning because I made a small chamber where it's the only place that the iron golem could spawn. They can't spawn down here, there's glass as well, is in here. So that's where we want to see the golem spawning. And they did. We have an iron golem. Cool. This is basically my small iron farm that I just built in right there. I divided the villagers and the spawning platform, but that's pretty cool. So let's just look at the setup, how it looks now, if we can see it from the side. There you have the spawner with the platform with glass, and then you have the villagers underneath like this. And then you have a wall, and you have the zombies going down here, standing in here, and behind the wall, yeah, you can see that it's glass also on the ones that pushes them down here. And they go into slowly because the signs, they go in very slowly, the water, so they will have time to scare the villagers. And they go in line to be killed. And behind the wall I slapped off so that nothing can spawn down there either. And it all seems to work quite well actually right now. So I'm pretty satisfied. I think we're close to something, and we have a wall there. To make sure that no baby zombies get in there, and the reason I made this hole is so that the wall doesn't protrude and a zombie could get caught on it. And if we look at the killing chamber, it's just like I normally do, water in the corner pushing towards one hopper going down to a chest, and that's basically it. So let's try it out one more time. Let's just go into creative mode, and let's see if when we get a spawn, if it works. Come on. We're waiting. Yes, and we had 3 zombies that time. One of them a baby. He can't go in. He's on the edge, but he's going down as well. And come on, go down. Thank you. And we had 3 more. And now we should probably see a spawn because they're going down slowly, so the villagers will have time to see them. Can we get a... Yes, there's an iron golem, but... Uh-oh. Do I see a problem? Yes, exactly the same problem that I have in my small iron farm if I don't use walls. Basically, we have to change out everything right here with walls. I should have known. I thought if it was solid, maybe he wouldn't spawn in there, but he does. So let me just change this out with walls. And now everything is wall all around, and it's mayhem. It's absolutely mayhem down here. Zombies going down slowly like this. You can see sinking. The villagers able to see them, and probably we should have a spawn in a second now of the iron golems. It should be working. Let's just see it from this angle. Come on, give me the spawn. I actually think this farm is pretty much done now. It's reliable, efficient, it's secure for the villagers, and we get a rather decent amount of iron golem spawning along with the zombies. So I think we have us an iron spawner. Now we just need to see that iron golem spawn. Man, that's a lot of zombies. I mean, that actually gives meaning to AFKing a zombie spawner. Yes, and there we have the iron golem being pushed into the corner in the lava and dying. Cool. Alright, I'm really happy with this, but There is one way that we can improve it. We can make drops so that it's easier and quicker and faster to kill the zombies, and we can also make it 117 proof. So because in 117 you would definitely want to convert your zombies into drowned, but because then you would get a copper farm as well. And I just have this drop chute where they're going up with soul sand, and then they're going down there, and you can see they're drowned. Maybe not all of them because I just started it up, so the timing may not work with the first of them. But you can see we're having drowns coming down, and they should be one-hit kills. So we have iron going into one chest here, and I here an iron golem. So iron should be going in like this. And how does this work? If we just quickly go to the surface, you can see all the zombies are being pushed up in a water column up here. And on the surface, it's accidental that it's on the surface. It has to do with how deep the spawner lies. There's a chamber, and I have 2 connected hopper clocks, one with 2.5 stacks that keeps the zombies at bay up here in the water, and one with, I think it's 15 or something, that lets through the zombies back down in the killing chamber. And what we should see is the zombies turning into drowns any second. There was one, and there was one, and probably one more. Now the first ones probably won't change now, but the timings is set so that if it's running continuously, it should leave behind 1 or 2 zombies, and they stand directly where they cannot be drowned, but they should be drowned for the next batch going through. So all of the zombies going down should be turned to drowns and be able to give us sweet copper as well if it was 117. Now let's just see the opening mechanism like this, and they're all being pushed down like so, and leaving 1 or 2 behind. Great, perfect. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed this one. It was a challenge, and if you have other challenges for me, please do write them in the comments, and subscribe if you're brand new and like to see more of this content, and like the video. It helps the channel, and we do want to grow, so be a part of that. Be a part of our little community on Discord, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.